Hello guys, so in today's video, the kid with thick eyebrows and fading hair is going to talk about my wife's tree frogs. So they're all doing well so far, and I'm just going to talk about how I've been taking care of them, if I think I've made the right decisions, and so on and so forth, since I've had them for a little over a month. Without any further ado, let's get into the video.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
For the most part, these frogs aren't too jumpy, although I've only handled them around 3 times, and in fact, this is my first time ever, I think, handling Janet, which is why I've decided to call this particular frog. Janet seems to be pretty healthy, and along with the other frogs, doesn't seem to have any signs of parasites or disease or any of that fun stuff, and so far, they're all eating well. They all seem to be going into their water and hiding during the day, coming out during the night. My male, named Mr. Slim, is croaking regularly. These two are not croaking, which I suppose is just because they're both females. And overall, so far, so good. It's very fun to hold these frogs, and even though you definitely shouldn't do this very often at all, when I do end up doing it, it is very enjoyable, and I think I've had Buffett, which is the fattest frog in the tank, jump out around 3 or 4 times at this point, and every time she jumps out, I have to pick her back up, and it's quite funny to hold frogs, as they're goofy and overall just kind of dumb little frogs. That's why they're called dumpy tree frogs. Buff actually has a meaning behind her name, which I'm not going to tell you in this video, and I want you to guess in the comments down below. It only includes B-U-F-F though. It does not include the et at the end of her name. I promise you, I was not squeezing this frog to get to do this, it was just sitting at the edge of my hand. I don't know if these wrinkles on Janet's neck are bad or not, and if you know, please tell me, because I honestly couldn't find anything on it. Tonight was calcium night, so I had to dip one of each one of their 3 crickets in calcium. They also got fed smaller than usual crickets, A, so that way I could get more videos of feeding them, because it's more amusing, and B, because they did not have any large crickets in stock. I held this cricket for so long that my brain went out the window and I accidentally let go of the tweezers and dropped the cricket, and as soon as I did that, he jumped for the tweezers. I mean, the irony of what he did. Real quick interjection here. I didn't catch many of Mr. Slim's feedings on camera because he's just so small and hidden in the back most of the time. However, I did feed him a good amount of food, so he is nice and fed. I definitely think blacking out the sides with poster board helped the tank a lot, and the frogs. And Buffett's nose rub has actually almost completely disappeared, which is absolutely wonderful. Now, really quickly, while Buffett is running around like an idiot and the camera's following her, I'm just going to talk about my decision to get these frogs a month ago. So it's been a month now, and I've got to say, I'm absolutely loving my decision to get them. So far, so good. I have no regrets about getting them, which is, of course, exactly what I thought. As if I thought I would regret it, I wouldn't have got them. And I don't see myself not loving them anytime in the near future or far future, because they're just absolutely adorable and they're very easy to take care of. So overall, no issues. I absolutely love them. The only thing I don't know about these frogs is how old they are. For instance, I have no clue how old Buffett is. I have no clue how old Mr. Slim is. I have no clue how old Janet is. Now, Janet is the only one that is smaller than an adult, and by that I mean she's not completely morbidly obese, like Buffett. I'm pretty sure all of the frogs will get a little bit bigger and a little bit fatter, but that's just because they're in peak conditions. But as far as them being fully grown, I am pretty sure all of them are already adults, so they are a little bit old, but they aren't too old, and I'm not sure at all how old any of them are. By the way, this is Buffett basking in the heat bulb. They'll bask in the UVB from time to time, and they'll bask in the heat bulb from time to time. That's why I have this one particular pipe sitting very close to it, so they can bask really nicely. She seems to be enjoying it, and as far as I can tell, it's not hurting her at all, and she can definitely move if she wants to. A lot of the footage I get of these frogs is of Buffett, and that's just because she is a main character for sure. And this video is also Buffett, just climbing on the front glass, acting like a fool. You can also see how well their little suction cups for hands work, as she's obese and is still somehow holding onto the glass. Here's another angle of Buffett basking in the heat bulb. As far as I can tell, these frogs aren't too scared of me, but pretty sure they still don't like me that much. Here's a better view of the terrarium, where you can see there's plenty of fake foliage, of course, and I'm waiting on the real plants to grow in. Plenty of pipes for them to climb on. 2 fake winder branches, or whatever they're called. They're waterable, which is nice and separate, and all kinds of other fun stuff in here. I actually had angled the UVB bulb back because it was shining into my eyes whenever I would come look into the tank, so that's why it's not able to be seen in this video. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also go check out my TikTok and Instagram for high quality footage and photos. See ya!